Chase, do you want to turn the page?
We're done.
All right. Now let's have a little popcorn reading here. Are you ready? Go ahead, Chase. Okay, perhaps
we could clean him up and repair him, Mom said. But I like the way he looks, Sam said. I just don't like the way he smiles.
Okay.
I bet it smells.
Yes.
We can wash him off. We can wash him then, said Mom. And we need to pick out a safe home for him. Tim looked puzzled. Safe home? Any tiger looking like that? One needs to be put in a place where no one will throw him away. Answered Dad. I will make a shelf for him.
Popcorn.
Okay. Mom fixed and washed tiger bites. Dad made a shelf. Then the family went to Tim's room. Dad hung the shelf and set Tiger Blaze on it. That's a good home for Tiger Blaze, said Sarah. If we see him roaming the house, we can put him right back where he belongs.
Oh, right. Now, let's have the girls read that last paragraph. Go ahead, Emma and Hannah. That's
a good home for Tiger Blaze, said Sarah. If we see him through it
together.
Where it is.
Oh, roaming. Right here. There you go, honey. Go ahead.
Roaming the house, we can put him right back where he belongs.
Oh, right. So where does he belong, Chase?
On the shelf.
On the shelf. And why do you think they're going to put him on the shelf, Emma?
So
he doesn't get lost in the trash. Okay, now we have our mapping.
Okay. I'll trade spots with
Would you? Okay, that's fine. You can trade spots with me. All right, let's take a look at the first part of our mapping. What's the middle, the wheel of the wheel? Chase, what is it?
Title. Tiger Blaze.
All right, make sure you get the title in there.
Oh, I want to write Tiger Blaze.
Go ahead, you're going to write it right there.
I want to write
have
on the
it?
board. I did. I want to write on the board.
Okay, I'm going to do the writing on the board. That's for you to write on. Okay? Make sure your name's on there. What's your name? Put your name on, please.
Well done.
Okay. Good job over here, Hannah. You're checking your letters. Good. Right there in the middle. All right. Can anyone help me with the top left? What does that say, Chase?
Characters.
All right.
Sarah.
All right, Sarah. Anyone tell
Dad.
me? Well, wait a minute. What did Sarah do? Anyone have an idea? What did Sarah do? Yes, Hannah. What?
Sarah threw Tiger Blaze into the trash can.
Why? What was she doing?
Because it was so dirty and she was cleaning up his brother's room.
Oh, she was helping, wasn't she? Sarah was helping. Okay, great. Another character. Anybody else?
Mom.
Mom? Okay.
Dad.
Mom? Okay.
Dad.
What was Mom's part in the story?
She put the tiger in the trash can.
Why? Why, Chase? Why did she put the tiger in?
Because it's all ugly and disgusting. It smells yucky,
Okay.
and it missed one eye, and it had a purple eye, and it was all ripped up and with dust.
Had better days, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who else, Emma? Who's another character?
Dad.
Okay. Dad.
I said dad too.
Good.
I said dad.
Anybody else?
No.
Who's the owner?
Brother, the brother.
Oh, well, what's his name?
I forget that.
Well,
Tim.
Oh, yes, Tim. Good job.
I said Tim too.
Tim. Now, I think you ought to put a star beside Tim's name. Put a little star beside Tim's name.
Why?
Well, think about it for a minute. See if you can figure it out.
Because he was the real one in the story.
He was the real one? They were all real, don't you think?
He was the real actor.
He was the real actor? Okay. But,
He was the best person.
oh, I don't know about that.
He wasn't.
They were all really very good,
He
but...
was most in the story. He was
But-
most in all in the pages.
Well, who was the owner of Tiger Place?
Tim.
Oh, okay. Tim was really
Happy.
he was really the owner of that, what the story was written about, right?
The one that was, I forget her name. The one that was on her bike. Sarah.
No.
No, I think it was Rita.
Okay. But these,
Marta.
okay, well, let's look.
Looky.
We don't have, yeah, it was Marta, but we don't have to write her because she's just kind of comes in quietly. Yeah, Marta.
Looky.
Marta. Okay. Let's look at the next part of our mapping. What is this over here?
Setting.
Okay, the setting. Emma,
Oh, no.
take a look. You with us? Good. All right. What does that mean, the setting? What do we need to look in the story for? Where did the story or take place? Yes.
In the beginning.
In the beginning. Yeah, that's a good place to begin.
House.
What?
House.
Okay. They're at their home. Okay. And what else?
Outside.
Okay. Outside. Outside. Anything else you think we ought to
Little
put
bit
on
at
there?
the school.
Were they at the school?
Little bit. Like in the beginning. In the beginning.
It was really at their
House.
home because she was cleaning her
What
brother's room,
about the
right?
fence when he's fence?
Well, let's just leave this home and outside. That looks.
That
Let's go
looks
down
better.
to the events. What happened first?
Sarah puts the tiger in the trash can.
Okay. Sarah, what was she doing?
She was cleaning her brother's room.
Okay, Sarah cleaning. What was his name?
Tim.
Tim. Okay, Sarah cleaning Tim's room. And what happens to Tiger?
Tiger went in the trash.
Okay, Tiger, trash. Okay. What's the next one?
Wait a minute.
Okay, take your time.
I'm not done yet. Yeah.
Good job.
I'm done.
Okay, so let's put number 2 now.
I'm not done.
No, get number 1. Put number 1 down there for us, so we can keep track of the order.
Number 2.
Okay.
Number 3.
No. We're gonna put these all in the order of what happened in the story, the events.
1.
Okay. Number 1 goes by Sarah, honey. Number 1 by Sarah.
1.
Then what happened to Tiger? Next.
Went in the trash.
Okay, but how? How did he go in the trash?
Because Sarah picked him up and threw him in the trash bin. And
Okay, well, you told me that part. Do you remember what comes next, Hannah? Okay, tell us.
then the mom found him, and then she thought it was all smelly and yucky, and she thought that he didn't want it anymore, so she threw it into the trash.
Okay, Mom. And she was in what? She was working in the kitchen, right?
Yep.
Okay, Mom was in the kitchen. And where did Tiger go? Tiger went in the what? In the trash. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to get all the characters in here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Sarah, we got Mom.
Dad.
Oh, right, you're right. The
Dad.
next one.
Then Dad threw him in the trash too. He picked it
Okay.
off from the picnic table, then he took it and threw it in
Okay,
the trash.
where was Dad?
Outside.
Oh, there, see?
That's a word of focus.
Outside, and he found
Tiger.
Tiger.
Tiger Blaze.
And where did he put him?
In the trash.
Okay, he put him in the trash. Tiger went in the trash again.
Put him
And who rescued Tiger?
Oh, Tim.
All right. Good job, Chase. Okay, Tim, Tiger. There we go.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And this is it for our events.
Yay!
Yay!
Stop.
Did you get number 4? Tim rescued him.
No. I don't think.
Oh, you guys are doing a great job. Nice work. Okay, we only have one more part of the wheel. And what is that big, huge word? Anyone help me with that? Do you know, Chase?
Resolution.
Let's look at the chunks.
Resolution.
That's it.
Resolution.
Resolution. And what does that have? What does that mean?
Everything in the story.
Not everything.
The end of the story.
The end. Right. The end. And how did they figure it out that they could keep Tiger out of the trash? What did they do? Okay. Go ahead. Tell us, Emma.
Clean him up.
Okay. Clean Tiger. That's the first thing. Clean Tiger. And what are they going to do?
Put him in the trash again.
Put him... Aw, Chase.
Oh. Okay. No, but I want to show.
Okay. Put him on the...
Wait, you're way ahead of me. You're way ahead.
There you go. You did it. Oh, right.
Who's already done?
So, Hannah, do you want to read this to me?
Clean Tiger.
And then...
Put him on the shelf.
Oh, right. Good.
This is a hard.
Nice job.
Can you go to the next story?
Not today. Not today. But what I want you to do, after you finish writing your last part of the resolution, pick up your paper, stand up, and we're just going to go through the whole map. And I'm going to do the easy part. I'm going to say the title, and then I'm going to let you read what you have on your map for the whole story, okay? All right, the title of the story was Tiger Blaze. And Chase, tell us who the characters are.
Sarah, Mom, Dad, Tim.
Right. Emma, do you want to tell us the setting?
Home and outside.
And would you tell us the events? Right here. That's right. 1.
Sarah cleaned Tim's room.
Move this up. Sarah cleaning, and what did she do?
Tiger trash mom sat
In the kitchen.
Tiger trash Tim rescued Tiger.
But you forgot number 3.
Dad outside trash.
He put Tiger in the trash again. So let's do all together. What's our resolution? Number 1.
Tiger.
Okay, Emma, Hannah, and Chase, let's do the resolution together. What's number 1?
Clean Tiger. Put him on the shelf.
Oh, right. Good job. Give you a hand. Nice work.
Thank
All
you.
right. Take your papers, take your books.
I got my book.
All right. Okay.
Old hat, new hat. New hat, new hat, new hat, new hat. Too big, too small. Too flat, too tall. Too loose. Too tight. Too heavy. Too light. Too red. Too dotty. Too blue. Too spotty. Too fancy. Too shiny. Too friendly. Too silly. Too beady. Too bumpy. Too leafy. Too lumpy. Too tweedy. Too twirly. Too wrinkly. Too curly.
Okay, stop. Okay, start.
One day, Mother Cat wanted to clean the house. Uncle Cat wanted to help. He washed the dishes with too much soap. He dusted the dust all over the room. Uncle was no help at all. You can really help me by going to the store, said his mother. She made a shopping list. Here is what I need, she said. Butter, cream, apples, pots, and oranges.
Okay, that's good. Okay, go ahead.
Benny glanced out the window over the kitchen counter outside. His 20-year-old sister just him with their dog watched snowflakes fall into the back lawn. I hope it snows all day. 6-year-old Benny said, and all night he dropped the last spoonful of dough into a cooked heap at the table. His sister Violet, who was 10 years old, was parking per.
You're doing great.
Our title page doesn't even have a picture. The Gingerbread Man, an old English folk tale illustrated by John Rowe. Now, remember what I said about the Gingerbread Man story? Is this a story that's been told over and over and over again?
Yeah.
Yes. So he didn't come up with the idea. He's just retelling it in a way that he wanted to retell it, and he drew the pictures for it. So it's not that it's his original story. It's a folk tale that's been told over and over and over. All right. This already looks different, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's mouse.
Okay. Once upon a time, in a little old house, there lived a family of mice. One day, Mother Mouse decided to bake a gingerbread man for her children. She mixed the dough, cut him out, and popped him into the oven. After a while, she went to the oven to see if the gingerbread man was ready.
I know. Me too.
But as she opened the oven door, the gingerbread man jumped up and ran away as fast as he could, laughing and singing, "Ha ha ha, he, I'm the gingerbread man, and you can't catch me." Mother Mouse chased after him, but she couldn't catch the gingerbread man. So he ran, and he ran, right through the garden where Father Mouse was busy digging up carrots.
Where's the
All right, as of right now, what's different so far? Jacob?
mouse instead of people?
Right, so far, instead of a little old lady and a little old man, we have a family of mice. What's the same so far? Sarah?
That the mother was chasing it.
Okay. The mother was chasing it. What else, Heidi?
That the gingerbread man was still
He
bragging.
was still bragging, saying, "You can't catch me." Anything else that's still the same? Josh?
He's still popping out of the oven and running.
You're right. There's still a gingerbread man. He's still popping out of the oven.
Still
And he's still running away.
And there's
Oh,
still
you don't know what there is yet. "Who are you?" called Father Mouse. And he answered, "Ha ha ha, he, I'm the gingerbread man, and you can't catch me." Father Mouse chased after him, but he couldn't catch the gingerbread man either. So he ran and he ran, right across a field where the mouse children were playing. "Who are you?" called the mouse children. And he answered, "Ha ha ha, he, I'm the gingerbread man, and you can't catch me." The mouse children chased after him, but they couldn't catch the gingerbread man either. So he ran and he ran till he came to an old hedgehog taking a rest.
That's a good.
Now, have we had a hedgehog as a character yet?
No.
Oh, that's a different one.
I like hedgehogs.
"Who are you?" called the hedgehog. And he answered, "Ha ha ha, he, I'm the gingerbread man, you can't catch me." The hedgehog chased after him, but he couldn't catch the gingerbread man either. So he ran and he ran till he went past a hill where two beetles lived.
Not two.
"Who are you?" called the beetles. And he answered, "Ha ha ha, he, I'm the gingerbread man, you can't catch me." The two beetles chased after him, but they couldn't catch that gingerbread man either. So he ran and he ran till he came to a hare asleep in the grass. Raise your hand if you can remember. What's another word for a hare? This would be a homophone. Kayla?
A rabbit.
A rabbit. We talk about hair in our head, but a hare as in a rabbit is a different way to spell it. "Who are you?" mumbled the sleepy hare. And he answered, "Ha ha ha, he, I'm the gingerbread man, and you can't catch me." The hare woke right up and chased after him, but he couldn't catch the gingerbread man either. So the gingerbread man ran and he ran, and soon he came to a fox lying beneath a tree next to a river.
The fox is in it. Don't even see its face.
"Who are you?" asked the fox, licking his lips. And he answered, "Ha ha ha, he, I'm the gingerbread man, and you can't catch me." The sly old fox just laughed and said, "If you don't get across this river soon, you will get caught. Why don't you climb onto my tail and let me carry you across?" Okay, let's stop for a minute. What's the same so far? Daniel.
That the fox tells him to get on his tail.
You're right, there's a fox. So far all of our other characters have been different, haven't they? We haven't read about a hedgehog yet. Beetles, a hare. Is there anything else?
Mice.
Well, the mice.
Hedgehog.
Mice children. But this character's still the same, isn't it? Every story we've read has had a fox in it, waiting to trick that gingerbread man. The gingerbread man saw that the river was too deep, and he had no time to lose, so he climbed up onto the fox's bushy tail. "Oh dear," said the cunning fox, "the water's getting much deeper. Why don't you climb up onto my back so that you don't get wet?"
Oh no. No, don't that.
So the gingerbread man climbed up onto the fox's bony back. Oh dear," said the hungry fox. "The water's even deeper now. Why don't you climb up onto my head so that you don't get wet?" So the gingerbread man climbed up onto the fox's furry head. Oh dear, said the fox. "The water's much too deep. Why don't you climb up onto my nose so that you don't get wet?" So the gingerbread man climbed up onto the fox's quivering nose. Then suddenly, with a quick flick of his head, that sly old fox tossed the gingerbread man up into the air and caught him with a snap of his jaws.
Yep, I knew it.
And that was the end of the gingerbread man.
They'll make another one. They're going to make another.
That is the end of that story.
Oh.
Okay, how does this story end that's the same as the other ones that we've read?
Oops, sorry.
Asher?
He gets eaten.
He gets eaten. What happened in the story yesterday that was different? Remember when we read the gingerbread baby? It had a different ending. Kayla?
He didn't get ate. He just stayed in that gingerbread house.
Right, yeah. The story we read yesterday was the only one where he didn't get eaten. He escaped back into that gingerbread house. But this one ends the same way as the other ones, doesn't it? Gets eaten by the sly old fox. Okay. Let's see. If you have on
Lots of colors.